Hello investors, my name is Dehan. Welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 3 potential altcoins to buy. Whoa, hold the brakes guys. The market is down about 4.5% in the past 24 hours. What is going on? We're seeing a little bit of a pullback going into this week. Obviously right here, our top gainers in the past 24 hours, Avalanche Coin, which is up about 15%. It is currently trading at $22. Highest volume, like usual, is going to be Bitcoin. It's always the highest volume pretty much. We have new listing, actually a coin that we talked about here actually a few weeks ago, Axie Infinity. So definitely a popular coin that we talked about. If you guys missed out that video, I believe we called it out when it was trading at around $30 or even cheaper than that at one point. So right now, what is going on in the market? The market, well, Bitcoin's down almost 4%, trading at 45,000 almost. Ethereum right around that 3,000 area, down about 5.77%. Binance Coin down 9%. And once again, guys, as the large cap coins go down, these altcoins tend to go down a lot higher or a lot lower, I guess you could say in this case. So Cardano 9%, Ripple 10%, Doge almost 12%, Polkadot 13%, Solana 9%, Uniswap 14%. These are some great opportunities right here for a dip buying opportunity potentially for the future, but we'll get into that after this. So guys, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 100 plus likes in this video. We're aiming for 40,000 subscribers, so subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. And as always, if you want to sign up for Webull and get your 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300, links in the description for that as well. And leave a comment below. What crypto are you potentially buying on this dip that we're seeing right now? So first coin is going to be the one right there, highest volume, Avalanche, or actually top gainer, Avalanche. So Avalanche AVAX, it is currently up about 14.7%. It is trading at $22.77. Now, before we get into it, you might ask, well, what is this coin? You might have never heard of it. Well, right here, Avalanche is the fastest smart contract platform in the blockchain industry as measured by time to finality, and has the most validators securing its activity of any proof of stake protocol. Avalanche is blazingly fast, low cost, and green. Any smart contract enabled application can outperform its competition on Avalanche. Now, Avalanche launched on mainnet September 21st, 2020. Since then, the platform has grown to secure over 100 plus individual projects, 1.4 million plus of AVAX burned, reducing the supply, 950 plus individual block producing validators, and over 500,000 plus community members around the globe. So they are burning coins as well, which is definitely a positive sign because then the supply goes down and, there's a supply versus demand type situation. It's something that we like to see. Burning of coins is definitely a positive because it can cause the price to go up because of the demand. So if we take a quick look here at the 1 week chart, it is up about 38.44%, and most of these gains have happened pretty much since about Monday night into Tuesday afternoon. Market cap at 4.3 billion right now. Volume in the past 24 hours at 802.5 million. In the past month, this one's been on fire, up over 108% from lows here on July 20th, about a month ago, from $9 all the way to $22, over 100% profit right there. And then obviously on the 1 year chart, when it started trading here September 21st, it is up about 127%. Here, we saw an insane, run up in February. So it went from about, $12 or so all the way up here to highs of about $60 at one point in a matter of about 5 days or so. And then obviously we sold off. And even here during the crypto boom that we saw in April and May, it still consolidated and then continued to go lower and lower. And now we're seeing this rise on up higher once again. So definitely a coin that I would be adding to my watch list to see how it's going to perform, especially because of momentum. So, a lot of these times when we see these momentum plays, it could be a good opportunity to get in and get out very quickly if it goes up 50 or 60 or 70% potentially in the next few days. So there's always that momentum play as well. And then obviously for long-term investors, it doesn't really matter what happens in the short term. It's always a great buying opportunity if you're planning to hold for 5, 10, 20, 30 years and if you think that this coin is going to do something in the future as well. So Avalanche Coin, our first coin on this list. The second coin is going to be a dip buying opportunity on a very, very hot coin, and this one's going to be Cardano ADA. So this one is down about 9%, guys. Broke under $2, which is great to see right here. Great dip buying opportunity in my opinion, as we saw a great run up in the past month. Now this one is up about 17% still in the past week or so. In the past month, 66.8% from lows down here of about $1.03. So we were up over 100% on this coin right here, and then obviously went from 225 all the way now to about 190 before bouncing on higher. So definitely a good buying opportunity right here. Potentially, if it goes lower, even better. It's up over 1,300% in the past year, as it was trading at around 14 cents last August. 14 cents, guys. Went to highs of 246 here, and now we try to break through that, I guess you could say all-time high. We couldn't break through it, and now we're going to be hopefully consolidating for a little bit, and then another breakout on the higher upside and potentially break through. Now, obviously, here in May, we saw, greener coins make a pop. That's exactly what happened here from 155 to 240 or so. Then it came back down, made a little pop, and then consolidated for a few months, and now we're finally getting this outbreak. Now, this one is a little bit on the higher side. Market cap, 63.2 billion market cap. So it is a pretty high market cap, which gives it a less potential for a 2x, 3x, 4x potential. Volume in the past 24 hours at 4 billion. And for those of you that are not familiar, Cardano is a blockchain platform built on a proof-of-stake consensus protocol that validates transactions without high energy costs. Now, development on Cardano uses the Haskell programming language, which is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development for unparalleled security and stability. So this is definitely one of those coins that whenever we see a dip, it could be a good opportunity to buy in, because I believe that Cardano will be in the top 5 for sure, even 10, 20 years out from now. It will be up there, potentially even the top 3 coins, obviously, with Ethereum and Bitcoin, in my opinion. Obviously, that's just my opinion. I believe that Cardano is going to be doing even better things. And as more momentum gets into the crypto space, I think that more eyes will come on to, Cardano. And a lot of investors are finally going to realize that it actually has some value behind it, potentially, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum do for the long run. And a lot of people are going to be missing out, obviously, on Cardano if it continues to shoot on higher like it is right now. So that is our second altcoin. And then our third altcoin is going to be the one that we talked about a few weeks ago, guys. It's going to be Axie Infinity XAS right there. So this one is pretty much flat in the past 24 hours, trading around $68.50 right now. In the past week, it's up 6.8%. In the past month, over 270.56%. And actually, I believe we talked about this coin when it was trading at around $40 or so. It was probably under $40, I believe, around $36 or so. And obviously now we run actually the highs up here of over $82 at one point. So, great gains here in the past month from $14 all the way up here. It's over, from $15 to $68. That is about a 200, 300+% gain, which is insane. So if you invested $1,000 right now, that $1,000 would be worth around $4,000. And then obviously on the 1 year chart, 41,356%, all the way from about 17 cents last November when I started trading, all the way to $68 right now. Insane just to think about, if you would have invested 15 bucks or something like that, if you've invested 15 bucks, you'd be pretty much rich right now off of Axie Infinity. Now you might be asking yourself, well, what is this? So this one, market cap 4.2 billion, volume past 24 hours at 3.1 billion. AXS is an Ethereum token that powers Axie Infinity, a blockchain-based game where players can battle, collect, and build a digital kingdom for their pets. AXS holders can claim rewards for staking their tokens, playing the game, and participating in key governance votes. So staking, definitely one of those popular things. Now let's take a look at see what this is. So we covered this in the previous video. So if you guys missed out on this, let's just talk about it for a little bit. So over 90,000 plus ETH, traded on our in-house marketplace. The most expensive Axie ever sold, which is the little character, over 300 ETH right there, and then 250,000 daily active players. So if you guys aren't familiar with this one, you basically take your real life money, you buy one of these little characters on the game, which is called Axie, and you battle with it, or you can breed. So a lot of people are doing the breeding method and obviously making profits. So a lot of people are putting in, let's say, like $2,000, buying about 4 characters valued at around $500 each, and they're doing the breeding method, where I believe it takes about 5 days or so in order for you to get a new pet. And obviously, if it has good IV, I guess you could say, you can go ahead and sell it for a lot more money, and you can make some profit and continue to do this pattern over and over again. And a lot of people are taking advantage of this right now as more players are getting into the game, and they're doing this breeding method to continue to make money. And then obviously we have the investors who are buying a coin and, just riding it on up bit with this popularity, especially in the past, month or so. Popularity has been skyrocketing, and, I don't think that this one is done yet. I think that this one could continue to run even higher. I would not be surprised to see this one trading over $100 in the near future, which would, still be a low market cap in my opinion, under 10 billion, and I think that it could go even higher after that. So, these three altcoins all seem to have some potential for me. Cardano especially being the safest in my opinion personally, because it just has a lot more backing with it. Now Avalanche and Axie, they're more of a hype type situation. Axie might be a long-term play. It depends on the way you look at it. Now obviously I'm not a financial advisor, guys. This is all for entertainment purposes only. So before investing, speak to your financial advisor, do your own due diligence, and there's always a high risk high reward type situation when you're trading crypto, and you have to realize that before you start trading. Now the rest of the cryptocurrencies, well, Bitcoin is down about 3.9%, trading around this 45,000 area. So it continued to go lower today. It is down about 1.7% in the past week. It's been trading sideways. And then obviously on the 1 month chart, up 42%. But pretty much we've been trading around this area for the past week or so. So for the past week or so, we've been trading sideways, which is okay. We do not want it to run up very quickly, because then we might see, too much buying pressure, and then it continues to go down lower once everybody sells off, which has happened in the past, obviously, with other cryptocurrencies. So this sideways pattern right here, hopefully a breakout in the future, slowly will be a better idea in my opinion, not a fast pop. So 843.7 billion market cap right now on Bitcoin, and the volume in the past 24 hours at 33.8 billion. So that is how Bitcoin's performing. Now Ethereum, hopefully it stays around the same area. It went from about 3,300 all the way down to 3,000 down here. Actually broke under 3,000 for a little bit, down about almost 6%. In the past week, 3.6% lower, trading sideways once again. In the past month, it's up over 59% from about 1,700 here. We were up about 90% or so profit on this coin at the all-time high, or actually the 52-week. Well, I guess you couldn't say 52-week, but I guess the 1 month or 2 month high that we saw here, as the high here on the 52-week is about 4,400. So we weren't quite there yet, but for the high for this past month or so, we made about 90% profit just from that low to the high. Market cap being at 352.8 billion right now on Ethereum. Volume in the past 24 hours at 25.2 billion. It's up about 616% in the past year or so. So definitely some great profits for anybody that invested into Ethereum or even Bitcoin a year ago. But Ethereum is about double the profit right now compared to Bitcoin in the past year. So Ethereum, I guess you could say, is outperforming Bitcoin for the short term right now, and the long term potentially, as we believe the flipping will happen in the future. Now Doge is taking a huge dive. Did get a little bit of a pump going into the weekend. It was trading around 34 cents or so. Now it's at 29 cents, down almost 12% in the past 24 hours. In the past week, it's up about 13%. Past month, 57%. And then obviously on the 1 year chart, over 8,200%. From those highs of 77 cents that we will probably never see again, even though there's a lot of, hotheads out there that think that we will see that area and even potentially higher. I potentially do not think that will happen. Market cap being at 38.8 billion right now. I think that Doge is just overpriced in my opinion. There's just too much hype around it. People believe that it's going to be some type of coin that's going to be, valued at something, but in my opinion, no. And also there's way too many in circulation, 130.9 billion coins. It's just too many coins for this to reach, a dollar per coin or even higher. So volume in past 24 hours at 6 billion. And like I said, Dogecoin, if it wasn't a bull market right now, I believe it would have been under 10 cents by now if we were to continue to go down with everything else. So guys, you let me know, what do you think is going to happen in the crypto space in the near, upcoming week or so? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. If you want to sign up for We Won't Get Your 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300, links will be in the description for that as well. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed and hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.